Alright, I think we're streaming. Hello everybody, my name's Kirby. I'll be streaming this game today. We're playing Warno. I love this game. I've always been a sucker for massive open world World War III type games, so we're gonna have some fun here today and just play a game I've always enjoyed. It's called Warno. It's based off the Cold War turning hot. Time frames around 1990s era, so right around the time World War III would have kicked off if the Cold War didn't stay cold. We'll be fighting for the Soviets today, and every other person you see, by the way, is a real person. So it's gonna look a little bit confusing, but I'll explain it as best I can. First thing we need to do is put down a fuel depot. That way we can get supplies for our artillery. We're going to be using the best artillery in the game, in my opinion, the napalm launcher. We're also going to drop some infantrymen to come down. We're going to try to attack this little area right here. These squares are points, and you need a commander inside those points to capture it. If two teams get a commander inside one zone, they fight for it. Obviously, whoever can push the other one out wins. Every other person you see, by the way, is a real person. This is all 100% online, active, real-time battle simulator. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. We're going to get a, let's see here. We're going to get a tank down, a T-62. And then we're going to get some, I don't know how to pronounce that, things. Those trucks, they shoot missiles. We're going to drop the tank over here. We're going to use our missile launcher over here. And we have a little bit of room left over. This is our budget, by the way. Once this gets down to zero, these let me explain it better. These things in the corner is how much money we have, or how much money each thing costs. And this right here is how much money we make. This plus, and then the small number right here. Every time that reaches zero, we reach whatever number that is. The more units we have down on the field, the less money we have to spend. So we're going to get some air defenses in. I have the best air defense in the game. This is really overpowered. Overkill group. But best air defense in the game. Although my tanks are a little bit subpar. Infantry, however, are really good. We have KDA and Reservenstein. However the hell you say it. They're really good. We're going to put a bunch of those down. And we're just going to have them go really quickly to this point here to assist with the other groups. I'm going to get these guys to go down here. Actually, I should move them to the other road, shouldn't I? And we're going to drop these guys down as well. These guys have a tank gun that they can just move wherever they want. We're going to drop them there. We should move them over here, shouldn't we? Just like that. And we're going to save the rest because our artillery is going to be very useful. Now, the reason I say this is the best one in the game is because it drops napalm. It's the only artillery in the game that drops napalm. So once the battle starts in 11 seconds, we'll see everything play out. We don't have to look at it like this. I'm going to be zooming in as best as I can to get some good cinematic shots. We're going to hang out right by this factory-looking thing here and watch everything drive by. There's our napalm going. Actually, I'm gonna quickly stop that there. 25. I don't want to spend all my... It takes forever to reload. So as you can see, the rounds are dropping perfectly where we want them to. I'm going to move this, that way in case they have some counter artillery, they don't kill our thing off the rip. We're going to watch where our units go. And as scout helicopters and such start moving forward, we'll start to see where the enemies are. If they're grayed out like that, we don't know exactly what they are, but if you know the game long enough like I do, you'll know that's a sniper team. Sometimes you'll see Vics, sometimes you'll see units being dropped off in places. That is a scout helicopter. We want to kill that as soon as possible, but... Yeah, and as you can see, the counter artillery is dropping right where we were. It's a good thing we moved our unit, otherwise we would have lost our napalm artillery before the game even started. So this thing works best against just massive groups of infantry. Although these look like AA, I'm not going to bother too much with them. I'm guessing that more of their infantry is dropping there. And there's a good bit of infantry right there. Our infantry is just now hitting the ground here. As well as allies. Let's see what we can see here. Where's our tank? Setting up for a defensive perimeter here. We should get something here. I'm going to get a few things down here. Just to help better defend our flank from potentially happening. I haven't seen anybody yet, so I'm going to move my infantry group up. The number 27 represents the number of infantry in that group. As you can see, that was a beautiful cluster bomb drop. Unfortunately, that plane, he might make it out. But yes, all of these buildings are enterable for your units. You can command each one of them to go individually. You can dissolve the group and have them go on their own. We're not going to do that. Noticing that they're dropping artillery there, I'm actually going to get my units to go into this building here instead of all the way down there. They're clearly trying to drop for cover. Yep, we just saw a unit there. So, and then there's an AT over there. We don't see where they come from sometimes. If the unit cannot actually spot where they're at, the game's not going to give it to you. Somehow we spotted them though there. Probably a plane or something. But that tells us everything we need to know about where the infantry is dropping, so that we can accurately drop some napalm on the enemies. Burn them out. Again, the number right here indicates the number of units in their group. So 9 versus 27, it's a good bet, but they are a little bit better prepared for combat versus the Reservenstein, who are not as much. But we should even the tides here with a little bit of fire. And as you can see, fire hurts vehicles just as much as infantry. Units that are inside a building are a little bit more protected, but fire will flush everybody out no matter what. That's what I like to see. Although the majority seem to be over there. I'm actually going to get a Su-24 to drop some napalm on these guys. We'll drop it right there. He has 6 rounds, so they'll drop and they'll spread up. Not going to be a perfect shot every time, but sometimes it is. As you can see, our BUK M1 just obliterated that plane one shot, no problem. Here comes our napalm. The green indicates friendly, red indicates enemy. That's not really realistic. However, it is a video game. It looks like our plane got shot down, though. That is a bit unfortunate. However, that was to be expected. We're going to go ahead and move our units. We're going to dissolve them there. We're actually going to move this unit up to about right here. My biggest concern is a push from this area. This is a big flanking location for both parties, so as you can see, our units are down to potentially prevent that from happening our way, but nothing's stopping them from trying. We're going to get some AA units down, anti-air. They're not the best, and their accuracy is trash, but in the event that there's a plane or helicopter or something, we can make light work of it. BUK is doing nicely. I have an MTLB logistical truck with them. That way, whenever they fire, they can instantly be resupplied, which is useful. However, we have a friendly right there. Friendly BUK there. Which is the exact same thing that we have. Kind of want to move them. Not too much, though. I think they'd be okay. Anyways, let's get some recon in here. A recon helicopter. We could put it right there and they'll be able to see a good little bit. We need some more infantry up here, though. Now each infantry unit has their own class, which is why you see this thing down here. If I hover over these guys, you'll see that they have AK-47s times 7, LMGK times 2, and a RPG-7. That also explains their stats. Whenever someone screams like that, that means they're being shot at. It explains their stats. Blue is ideal for their type. Yellow is moderate. Red is bad. And you can upgrade them, but you do, at some expense, lose infantry, so I don't often do that. And under here, it'll explain what the transport of that vehicle is. So these guys have a SPW-60, which is just like a BTR, kind of, but it doesn't have a chain gun. These guys are flame troopers, so we're actually going to get a couple of those in. As you can see, they're trying to make some... Ooh. That sucks. That's what the ILGA does, by the way, or the AA units. Luckily, our friendlies are coming in. Might be a little bit delayed, but they're coming in. Actually, I think I'm going to get a helicopter in here as well. Not just the recon, but a real helicopter. The recon can see a little bit, but not a lot. So we are going to move them up just ever so slightly to about right here. Friendlies are pushing on that side, which is great. Which means it's time for us to move in to an extent. We're going to move this T-62 up to about here. Our napalm has reloaded, but is taking a moment to actually reload. We do have enough for another artillery, which is a Smirch. They shoot cluster rounds. If you have no idea what the hell is going on at this point, just sit back and watch. I'm trying to explain as best as I can. Let's get a closer look here, explore the battlefield. Again, green tracers mean friendly, red tracers mean enemy. Not very realistic, but it helps nonetheless. We can see infantry are moving up to this complex here. And there, yeah. We're going to move our friendlies over here to engage them. 9 versus 6, we're going to take that battle every time. We should have some friendlies moving in here, yep. Here we go. So we're going to move you up here with them, you over here, and then you to there. As you can see, our helicopter is doing God's work. Looks like we, as you can see in gold, if there's a unit enemy and the unit name in gold, that means we killed it. It won't tell you what or where, but if you click on it, it'll highlight you to it. We killed a Huey and the infantry that was in that building there. Our friendlies are pushing up really nicely. Tank is taking a little bit of fire, though. Not sure from where. And our helicopter here is out of range of everything, so we're going to move them up slightly. We do have our flame troopers that we're going to move up to the front lines. We're going to move up our reservists just slightly, not a lot. Most of these buildings are fried from our napalm to begin with, so we're not going to bother too much with securing them. When a building collapses, we can see through it. So if I press C, I can actually see the line of sight of the unit. And anywhere that is grayed out, obviously, is somewhere we cannot see with that unit. That was a large bomb. So, as you can see, most of the enemies are killed here, which means we have successfully taken this complex and pushed to the border of the point. However, this side's not looking too good. Hopefully by now our napalm is good, and it is. So we're going to use this to assist the other guys over here. And I'm actually going to make a note, or a beacon. That way our friendly knows that napalm is inbound. Don't move your units closer. Now, obviously, as you can tell, a lot of the units are outside of that zone, but I'm just going with where their supply route would be. Napalm is, like I said, it's good a bit against vehicles, but it's not the best. Here comes our napalm in now. As you can see, this leopard was pushing until then. They're probably going to stop, or they're going to go through the fire like they are right there. This whole area is going to get burned out. I'm going to quickly move our napalm because it is a hot target. I forgot to move up our BUKs. We're going to move them to about there. And we could even move this guy up a little bit to, say, right here. So as you can see, the napalm is doing God's work. We got some destroyed vehicles in there. Now we're going to use it on, let's see, there was an infantry unit that was running along there, and there's a supply truck there, which tells me this forest right here is their supply zone. Wait, now they're running away. Hang on. I'm just going to try to guess where I think they, let's see, they're running back here, over here in this area, and then over here. I'm going to burn out this whole intersection about right here with the remainder of my napalm. I forgot we have a smirch that's available so that we can fire upon this position and hopefully take out those artillery units. Our infantry is doing good. Most of the enemy is dead. Our tank is still up shooting those guys. We've had minimal casualties this entire game. Let's watch this napalm burn the enemy out. As you can see, last minute we scouted those guys. Those are probably supply helicopters. So we were just a little bit off with our guess. Still a good point nonetheless because that is a supply route. So I'm happy with that. How's the Smirch doing? As you can see, we just blew up some stuff. This is definitely a area they had a lot of stuff in. Let's see. Took out an MTLB. Took out their... Oh, okay. So that is a very high power artillery that we just killed right there. So that was a very good move. Ooh, game glitched a little bit. It was a very good move. And as you can see, if we don't move our napalm quickly, enemies are going to drop artillery right on their location and kill them. So that's why I move them back to this location at every point I get. Not only can they resupply, but it gets them away from that potential hot zone. So our napalm hopefully did a good bit here. We're going to try to move our infantry over there. We do have a pretty big gap right here that I want to cover. We're just going to kind of move them wherever we can without hurting the front over here too much. And I'm actually going to move you here. Helicopter, AA truck, you're going to come here. BUK is doing God's work. And as you can see, our friendly actually has made some good advancements into there. So we have enough for a couple more artillery. We're just going to drop some more artillery. These guys have worse range, so we're going to have to move them up. And then we're going to get another Smirch. And as you notice, they gray out. So once they're placed, I can't get any more. Which is why it's super important to keep your units alive as best as possible. We are losing over here, which is not good. We'll come back to that, though. So, as you can see, we got a commander into this zone and took it. And because there's no other enemy commanders in this zone, we've now took the point. We've started to gain a lead. Obviously, this game's not going to take 51 minutes. There is a time limit of 60 minutes on the game, or whoever reaches the 2,500 point threshold first. I'm going to quickly get some air support in here because they're making an armored push. I'm not going to use napalm this time. I'm going to use actually high explosives because they're using mainly vehicles as opposed to... Actually, I think that'd be a better location. Take out their supply truck. Yeah, let's do that. Someone beat me to it. Ah. Still killed their helicopter, though. That's good. Anytime you could take out a supply vehicle, it's a win. I'm gonna rotate you over here. You over here, and I'm actually gonna just straight up roll some infantry into this location. Oh, wrong one. Here, and then we'll even get a couple SPG units. I'm gonna roll up a tank as well. As you can see, our aircraft made it through that bomb run. This is a very open space. Our tow got killed. I'm not liking the looks of this at all. And there goes our SPG. That sucks. They're definitely going to try to make a push here. I'm going to pull my tank back. This whole area is subject to a flank. Easily. Even right here, we're extended way further out than we need to be. In World War II, the Germans used what's called Blitzkrieg. They would intentionally retreat and then come up with a flank, and then all those units would be surrounded without any support. So, in order to properly prevent that from happening, we need to secure our fronts. They have a lot of tanks over here. And they are aiming this way. Now I'm keeping this here. Oops. I'm keeping this here because I want to be able to see if there's a flank coming from this direction. He might not be in the best location though. Let's move him about here. As you could see, they are not stopping. So we're gonna get some more HE in here. That's their infantry right there. As much as I want to kill all those tanks, I think hitting the infantry is the better bet. Because tanks are good for pushing, but infantry wins the points. We're gonna drop it right there. Fortunately, that other guy took all the attention for the aircraft, but we still managed to lose our plane anyways. That sucks. But we got a good hit down. We killed a good bit of stuff there. You can sometimes see the carcasses. Looks like a LAV. There's an infantry group there. I'll come back to that. Our SPG units are down, so we're going to move them there and there. Dissolve that group. We're going to move our reserve and sign up there and there. Dissolve that group. You guys are going to move up there. Just kind of dig in. These guys all have rocket launchers, like RPGs and such, which can be used against armor. However, it's not the most effective use. We haven't really got much of a choice, though. And then our tank is here. Although inferior to the other units, they are very low health, which can be useful. And as you can see, this is an SPG-9. It's literally a tank cannon mounted to a tripod, manned by 2 people. It's awesome. Let's check up on our artillery. So we have napalm ready to fire, which I think we're going to use now. Which front do I want to use it on? We could use it here. Let's actually use it here because there's a commander that we can see. Drop down a notice of napalm. Let's get down a smirch. Ideally, we want to use it on a stationary target because it takes forever to aim up. So we'll drop it right here. There's probably some other stuff next to it. We're not going to let all of it drop. I don't want to use all of it at once. And here comes our napalm. just pushing out the enemy commander so that we can hold on to the point longer and win the game faster. I'm gonna drop this smirch on... This unit hasn't moved in a minute. We'll just drop it there, why not? As you can see, our other smirch is doing God's work because this is a supply route. Just killed whatever that was. That tank just got instantly killed by that tow launcher. This thing hasn't fired yet. These things have 12 rounds apiece, so 24 rounds we could drop down range. They fire really quickly. We are getting screwed up. Ah, that push didn't last very long. We'll just use a scorched earth policy. Whenever you lose a point, always scorch the earth. So the Smirch is done firing. I know you guys want to see it, but I gotta make sure my units don't die so we can do it again. There we go. Bombs away. What a shot. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. Now we have napalm too, which we're going to drop right here. That way they won't be able to push without cover. Or with cover, excuse me. And there's a reason I left all these units here, especially the flame troopers and whatnot, is in the event that they do make a resurgence, we have a units already in play to counter. So napalm is dropping now. Hopefully it'll give these infantry units a run for their money. We're gonna pull that back to our depot. Depot is unlocked so we can resupply. And now we get to watch the carnage that we created. At the end of the game, we'll be able to see what units killed who. Whoever's in control of those units doesn't realize that these guys can't really be moving. See, and as you can see with the napalm, right, if we didn't put that napalm there, they would have probably regrouped right there, and then they would have all pushed at once, which would have made it a lot more difficult for them to push. So that napalm wasn't directly resulting in the success of that engagement, but definitely helped turn the tide of it. These guys are really quick at reloading. As you can see, again, wherever we fire our large artillery units, the enemy fires back. So that's why I move them as often as possible. We're going to be able to actually move these up just a little bit more. So with the help of our artillery, airstrikes, and large reinforcements, we've turned the tides of this front from looking like an easy flank to potentially winning the game. Unfortunately, we did lose that point. However, it'll work out in the end. Where is this commander at? I'm curious. I'm going to suicide a scout helicopter to figure out where it's at. They just killed our commander. Do we have another one in there? Yeah, we do. Which tells me they're going to want to push now. I'm going to move a helicopter in. Move this tank over here. This is a Kronkus. We're going to move them here on foot. That's a lot of helicopters. I'm going to get in some more anti-air after seeing that. SPG is under attack. in the circle, as you can tell, tank gun, that is the range of their tank gun. Actually gonna move you over a little bit. Sometimes random things can happen, like troops can bail out of a vehicle. There are times where they can get back into it, but it is very uncommon. Check up on our artillery. These guys are ready and in position. Napalm, not so much. We lost our scout copter, but we found the the commander, so we are going to kill them. Cluster on infantry is overkill, and sometimes doesn't work. But they deserve it for being capitalist pigs. And we're gonna see if we can kill that as well. Actually, no, we're gonna reroute that to that air defense there. Now, we won't actually get to see if it's killed or not. The only way we can tell if the commander's killed is if the line starts falling back. It's actually gaining. It didn't look like we killed it. Nope. Almost, though. We killed all but one. Okay. We'll take it. So this is ready to fire now, and holy crap, there is a lot of helicopters here. They are mounting a full frontal assault. I'm going to drop artillery. Luckily, we can see that, so I'm going to drop an artillery there. They are getting ready for a massive assault. They are pushing now. I'm going to drop an observe so the rest of the team can see this. Wow. And here comes their commander. Our rounds are out. They should get the second half of that group. Hopefully stranding the first half that makes it through. Like that, see? Now this game is very good about suppression and stuff, so these guys will be suppressed and they will move slower. Sometimes they won't be able to shoot back as fast, whatever the case may be. Our units are done shooting, so we are going to... Oh, I wish our napalm was ready. Really could use napalm right now. We have... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing I got these AA things in here. All we can do is hope that we have enough. Get some more infantry down here, why not? Looks like it's working for the most part. There were a lot more helicopters than that, so I will take that as a win. I'm going to get a napalm in because there's a lot of infantry down here. There's a lot of infantry. Most of the helicopters are dead, which is good. Yep, they're all down. That's very good. This is probably just the first half, though, so I'm not too stoked about this result. Good thing we have this flame trooper, right? These guys are doing God's work. And we have a napalm in. Kind of hit our friendlies there, but I'm sure they'll understand. Yeah, that was a really good napalm. That killed so many. I'm satisfied with that result. And our napalm launcher is up as well. Now we're probably going to lose that trooper, however, we have another one here. He's just going to burn the building down. Although here comes their second front. I'm actually going to drop some napalm on this intersection, because there appears to be a lot of vehicles down this road. kind of Vicks are these? Okay. Yep, you're welcome. Wow, we didn't even lose the flame trooper. As soon as I say that, never mind. Great. So let's see this napalm drop. It's gonna actually hurt those guys a little bit, which is lucky. But primarily that just stopped them from assaulting. We're gonna quickly come back here, relocate it, and then go back in for a second assault. And watch the cinematics of it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now if they want to send reinforcements, we'll screw them up. Again, these guys don't have the best RPGs in the world, but they are sufficient at taking out lighter vehicles like those, so... Well, if they can get a good hit. Now, there's only 3 groups of infantry pushing here on 1 Vic, whereas right here is a commander that we can see. I kind of want to take that out first. It looks like a staging area too, because they have units that are coming through there and stopping and unloading. Yep, just like that. So I'm going to drop the rest of my napalm on there. Further hinder their regrouping efforts and potentially even kill their commanding vehicle. Now this reservist is out of RPGs, which means they have a clear shot at entering the location. Napalm's dropping though. We're definitely going to take out those artillery units. Commander might even get killed. That's the goal. Please kill that commanding vehicle. He's stuck in the fire. He's going to die. We'll keep an eye on the top right. He's dead. Good. So our infantry is here. We're going to move them forward to about here. You in the forest, and then you up here because we lost a couple units up there. We're taking some heavy fire over here, which tells me they want to push over here. There's a good little stage there. I'm going to use one of my smirches. I know I'm going back and forth, but trying to get the best cinematics for you. Where are these guys going? We think like right here. We're gonna lose sight of them right about there. I just need to see one of them stop. They're not stopping. They're going to about here. That's probably where they're staging. If I'm wrong, I missed 12 shots. I have another one. If I'm right, that is a lot of infantry there as well. Hey, it doesn't end. All these burning things right here were all those helicopters. Remember all those? That was a good defense right there. Now, even though they're out of our line of sight, we won't get a notification, but we will be able to see if there's a large explosion in a carcass. Looks like I missed. They must have been moving right as soon as I... oh well. Well, they know they're being sighted, and they know they're not... Well, we killed something. Killed a few things. Ah, they were. I was right. And as you can see, we saw that helicopter try to land right there, and these guys are going to move right... Oh, okay. We have... I guess it was a success. We drew them out and got confirmation as to where their next location is going to be. Ooh. Good shot. We'll take care of the rest. The shots are away. There we go. There goes the supply helicopter. Let's get some of those vehicles. Looks like we killed something in there. Yeah, that was beautiful. Even though it says we stopped firing, there's still rounds in the air, so it'll take a minute. Just killed something else there. Just Beautiful shots. We'll come back to it and look at the graveyard in a minute. Yep, that was a Chinook, a supply Chinook. This is... what is this? Oh, that's a artillery piece. That's like a MLARS. That was a good kill. Wow. Our defenses are holding up nicely here. We have a large force gathering here to make an attack, which we will support with our artillery. I'm actually going to get one of these in here as well. The missile launcher vehicles. I'll get a couple, why not? Just to further enforce that defensive front. I'll get another one here. And I'm actually going to drop some infantry in here. I'll drop a few SPGs right in there. And a couple units just to further solidify that defensive front. I'm going to get a logistical MTLB there. That way we can resupply our units that are already up there. These guys are ready to launch. What building was that from? What you saw was a tow missile of some kind. Okay, it's in this building. So we are going to just drop right there. That's probably where they're staging. Because people traditionally... ah, his tracks are... he's dead. People will traditionally stage up, but have their tow launchers and stuff on the border. Just because they were there before. But because there's already units there, it's considered safe to keep them there. We lost 2 tanks out of that. However, our units will land. Looks like there's some units moving through anyways. They're probably unloading. They're not going to last long. Direct hit, just about. The goal is to destroy this building. But if we can get some extra kills out of it, so be it. Looks like the fire looked a little hotter than normal. If you guys want the commentary to stop, I know I've been talking all day. So if you want the commentary to stop, just let me know. Or if you enjoy learning about this game, tell me to keep going. Our SPG is under attack. That'll be over here. They're out of ammo. Not really. The other guy is, okay. There's a commander, there's a commander. See, that's why we move our units. They were sitting right there 30 seconds ago. So let's spread out our SPGs to here and here. Dissolve that group. You can actually unload there. Move you here and move you here. Dissolve the group. And that's why we moved them. Because there is a little bit of infantry pushing. They're just checking to see where they can find... where they can... breach. Where's our Logi? Here it is. I'm going to start with this... anti-air... troop. Just go around running a resupply for everything. They're out of ammo as well. What a nice shot. That's why tow missiles are super effective. You guys wonder, or well, nobody's been wondering, but if you guys are wondering why I put those down so much, that is why. One shot killed a full health Challenger. Challenger's one of the best tanks in the game. Then again, it was a side shot, but still. They're resupplied. We'll come over here. Load those guys up. Looks like they're getting ready for another assault. Should be getting an SPG down in here somewhere. Couple toes. We'll just get them in there and then we can move them later. How we looking over here? Good. How about over here? Good. Our artillery is just about ready. Napalm is up. They'll be up shortly. Both our smirches are ready. In the event that they push, we're ready. We're actually going to preemptively hit them there. Ooh. They didn't move. They didn't move. That's lucky. So we're gonna see all these things die. There goes one. There goes one. Didn't miss a single one. Now, YouTube, this is an actual name of an actual rocket, okay? I don't want to hear it. That is real. Oh. Crap. That's what I get for trying to watch a cinematic. Oh well. Here's what we are going to do. They are pushing like crazy. Yeah, this is their push. We're going to use this to prevent a backup flank. I'm going to get these guys down. They'll be pushed to about here by the time. I'm going to go back and grab my napalm. I don't want it to fire everything. We'll try to see what's happening for you guys. There goes the napalm plane. Fortunately, they didn't unfortunately, they didn't make it. 20 rounds are out on the napalm. These guys are going to be dropping in this moment. He's going to get a lot of kills if he drops right now. There we go. Look at those. I got to move this napalm. I got to move it now. Beautiful. They're all in that firing zone. Oh, that's amazing. Those two artillery trucks alone killed off nearly that entire flank. That entire push, I mean. I'm actually going to hold on to that. SPGs are firing. Toes are firing. Helicopters are firing. I'm gonna push our reservists into battle up here. Kill those guys. Stragglers. Gotta move you. Yeah, we lost the other smirch. Alright. Now they're pushing over here. So I'm gonna just drop napalm right here. At the mouth of the complex. Okay, that's not the direction they went. We're going to drop it, I'm gonna hang on to it, actually. They're pushing right here. Okay, we're gonna drop it right here. Yep, that was the flank I was worried about. Perfect. And as you can see, their entire flank is dead. All of our SPGs are out of ammo, though. That is not good. We're going to move you here. Where'd our tank go? We still have it? We do. You're going to come up here. What's under attack? You got to move now. Smirch is live. Reservists, just get in the building. We need a logistical up here now. These SPGs are out of ammo. I'm actually gonna get a helicopter too. This one has some missiles on it. What kind of missiles? Not the greatest missiles, but they have missiles nonetheless. They have rocket launchers, which I'm actually going to push them up. Yeah, kill that tank. We're ambushing him. Oh, he's running away like a coward. No! Somehow you still got a line of sight on him. Get him, get him, get him. Let's go. Very good. Very, very good. That was important because if that tank was able to get through, then they would have realized that they can break through this little area here. We're gonna use... Okay. You come up here. You've already got ammo, so you come up here. I'm gonna use you to resupply everyone here. You're out of gas. That's not good. We have a Logi incoming. You're out of ammo. BUK needs another Logi. Move you here. You come up here. How are we looking up here? Right? Okay. This SPG is okay on ammo. Good kill. We just lost a reservist. Yeah, they're really pushing this little area. I have no more aircraft. That'll be useful. Where is that going? Where is this going? Okay. Why would you shoot right next to your fuel depot? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. That tank lasted almost the entire game. You're out of ammo. Let's have you fall back, get some ammo. Who are you? What are you doing? What are you taking from my supply depot for, dude? I hate people that do that. Great, now I got no fuel. No supplies. Hopefully that truck's still sitting there. We can just pull from it. Looks like our Logi truck got destroyed. Yep, right there it is. Damn. But looks like he was able to supply everything up here. No, he wasn't. Damn it. That was a good drop. I don't know why it didn't kill anything. Dang, these SPGs take a lot of supplies. We're gonna reinforce this area, make this kind of like a staging area. Because we need a lot more supplies up here. They are pushing. Let's do this. Let me... Gosh, I hate people. Luckily we have this extremely overpowered logistical helicopter that has 6,000, almost a little bit less than half of what a regular fuel depot carries, so... A little bit closer, please. Yeah, they like to stage in this area. It was very dumb of them to force that helicopter in like that. Let's see here. Perfect shot. Damn! Damn! The first and the third shot killed everything. That was beautiful. Absolutely, I cannot wait to see the kills. So this thing's up and ready. This game took a full hour, wow. Let's go ahead and drop that there. It was HE. We're gonna drop the napalm as well. Looks like they're trying to push again. I think we'll be able to stop that push, especially if we take out their reinforcements quickly. I mean, look at all these units versus theirs. Yeah, so these will drop nicely, hopefully killing everything. Napalm will be dropping shortly. There it is. Just to kill their supply runs. Any reinforcements they could potentially get. That looks great. That looks beautiful. Killed most of their reinforcements with these. So I gotta quickly move you. We can go back and look now. Look at that. Everything's dead. Dead or dying. So it looks like there's a lot of infantry over here. on this supply route. So we're just going to burn that whole part of the forest down. Yeah, right as they're trying to get some reinforcements into this forest too. That is perfect. Let's burn this whole thing down. Absolutely perfect. Just burn them. Oh. What? What? Well, that sucks. The game just crashed. That really sucks. We were doing really good that game. Well, there's a reason this game isn't on the top charts. That really sucks. I was wondering my kills. We definitely did about 10,000. What is going on? Jeez. Well, game crashed in the middle of the game that I was doing really good in, so we'll just do it again. I don't even know if I get to know my stats about that or not. That really sucks. This is a map I've never seen before. Oh yeah, I have. We're not playing that. I guess we'll sit and wait for the next match. I hate this map. This looks like the game we were just in. Change battle decks, and we're ready to go. I always enjoy this map. Couple ways to play it. Option 1, play over here, fight on a front without a natural barrier. Option 2, fight with the natural barrier and hope that you can stop them at the start. Option 3, push the middle. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're gonna suicide them. You drop here. You drop here. Not putting them in buildings because if we do get overrun, I don't want them fighting. I want them shooting enemy helicopters. Now, I'm not putting my units all the way up here or anything, because wherever I tell them to unload is where they're going to unload. And if they unload with enemy contact, it's less likely for them to survive. So I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that they actually get the opportunity to unload. And we can push on foot through the buildings from there. Alright. Our scat helicopter is going to get killed instantly, so we're going to see what we can see before they do. Looks like we got the friendly napalming the enemy's advancement point. Or not napalming, but just hitting, which is going to be very, very useful. In fact, we see them by now. Actually, I want you to hover there. This is great. This is really good. That means that entire area right there is completely untouched. They are not pushing. We're gonna take this whole little town. Gonna have to do it quickly, though. Move, move, move. They didn't barely even try to take middle. That's uncommon. You win this game, this map, by taking middle. So, we got super lucky right here, I guess. We need to push now. Looks like our friend far right lost. But it's okay, we have middle. This is super lucky that we were able to do this. This typically never happens. So we're gonna get one of these things down then. Wow, we're even across the river. This is super lucky. This is gonna be a one-sided game. Yeah, we lost over here. We haven't even shot a gun yet. We're getting one of them good tanks in here. Could we push across if we wanted to? I'm curious. Wow. Wow. Just rolling right across the bridge. Well, we got them flanked. Wow. We're gonna get another tank in here. Oh, this isn't nearly as fun as the other game was. We were dominating in that game, but it wasn't easy. Okay, so we're gonna get our tank right there. Can't quite get a helicopter in yet. We're gonna help reinforce a little bit. They're getting a little squandered over here. Not quite, but you can see that road. That's what's important. Where's our second tank? There it is. Good hit with that AA. That's what I'm talking about. This thing is so good. The other one's even better, though. Look at this thing, though, by the way. That was a cool little shot, wasn't it? We're gonna get another one of those in here. We don't have anything guarding right here, though. I'm not happy about that. Maybe we do, I don't know. We are in a bit of a predicament, though, over here. So, if we're going to do something, we need to do something quickly. We need to push across the river and take this quickly. You're already here.
Товарищ командир, визуальный контакт с противником. Еще бы чуть-чуть, сдаем назад, аккуратно. Визуальный контакт с противником. Взвод построенных ждет приказов. Вертушки на связи, товарищ командир. Враг в поле зрения.
Alright, so we're gonna watch this thing wreak havoc over here for a minute. Or not, because the pilot's an idiot and just put them right in the line of fire. Great.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Громко и четко.
Sometimes the Ilgas are not good, as you can tell. Wow, how did it survive that? I don't know.
Визуальный контакт с противником. Хорошо горит. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Вижу контакт. Боевой порядок. Готов к бою.
I was wrong about my initial assessment. This game might not be so one-sided after all.
Движение на горизонте. Вижу контакт. Частоту РМ изменил. Полет продолжаю. Лучше плохо ехать, чем хорошо идти. Есть попадание. Смена полетного задания. Готовьтесь, противник замечен. Экипаж танка к бою готов.
Alright, let's go kill these things.
Применяю ракетно-пушечные. Визуальный контакт с противником. Банан Голбят. Выполняю задачу. Впереди противник. Оборачивай. Жду ваших указаний.
You're out of ammo. Good fire.
Вылетаем. Молодец, наводчик.
T-80 will clear out the rest of them.
Противник рядом. Движение начал.
Hit him with the 120. Forget about the toes.
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Вижу контакт.
I get it, you're a moving target. And they're moving targets. But come on.
Обнаружен.
Hit something. There we go. Now you can be stationary and kill that one.
Жми назад. Вижу контакт.
Jesus.
Одним империалистом меньше. Задним ходом марш.
Ah.
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Противник по курсу. К работе готов. Может, чайку? Мобильность и маневренность. Оттуда пешком. Враг в поле зрения.
How we looking? Alright, we're across the bridge over here. Well, we've lost this point, and my units are getting surrounded. Oh my god.
Надо было идти в связисты. Оттуда пешком.
Things are not looking good.
Противник по курсу. К работе готов. Враг в поле зрения. Я ранен. Красная армия всех сетей. Говорят, эта война будет быстрой. Оттуда пешком. Так держать, бойцы. Я обнаружен. Нас здесь всех перестреляют. К выполнению боевой задачи готов. Противник залезался. Приготовиться к бою. Проверить снаряжение. Залезался. Служу Советскому Союзу. Врача! Готовьтесь, противник замечен.
Oh man. Yeah, this game's over.
Вижу контакт. К рейсу готов. Стряски давай. Картошку везет. Нас здесь всех перестреляют. Вижу контакт. Залезался. Говорят, это война. Проверить снаряжение. Приготовиться к бою. Все
I'm still really upset that I didn't get to see that other kill count. Okay. We'll go with NATO on this one. We'll fight for the Americans. This will be our last one for the day. Yeah, we'll go with NATO on this one. It's a good map. Alright, let's have a good last game, shall we? I was like going for this point. Very good.
Bring us there, taxi.
So these guys are good at being recon. We're just going to have them go in and just kind of see what we can see. Luckily, a lot of this stuff is mainly recon, so we're going to get this Vic in here.
Radio check. Red 1-6.
This is an actual Abrams. Move you there.
Yes, Captain. Engage. On site.
That's a little bird with Hellfire missiles, which is cool. This thing only does electronic warfare, so I'm going to get him out of the way as much as possible, but within the area so that he can wreak havoc. That thing's really good too.
Call for a cab.
And then we'll move our 2 primary infantry units in here. This is not the main force of our infantry, but luckily we have some people going with us. AA will move here and about here.
Need a ride?
These are the infantrymen that we saw last game.
There, taxi. Someone call for a
This
cab.
one I'm actually going to move to this side. And then this thing's really good. We're going to have them sit way back. Like right here.
There, taxi.
We'll even get them a Logi. And in 31 seconds, we'll see how it did. The goal is to get to this point, ideally up to here. These buildings up here. If we can get them, then we'll secure that point. That'll be a game-long battle, though. We'll see how it goes. How it goes. We have... Who is this with us? Death Ghost. Who's using another armored division. So 2 armored groups go in for this one point. Should be good.
Ready, sir.
As you can see, they got some artillery already coming in. Looks like napalm. That's gonna wreak some havoc.
Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
That's a smirch. That killed a lot of things. Yikes.
Enemy spotted. Grab the binoculars, Corporal. Radio check. Red 1-6.
Yeah, it looks like they are just trying to get there as fast as possible.
Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
Oh, there comes an AN. Crap. He actually made it. And that's not good, though.
Target down. Beware, commies nearby. Out of ammo. Need a target.
Just unload.
Backward. What are your orders, sir?
Oh my god. Unload.
Ready to trail. Everyone out. Let's go. They're waiting for orders.
Why?
Fall back.
What a stupid thing. Jesus. See, that's why I don't like these stupid stingers or ilgas or whatever they're called, because the people just shoot the wrong thing every time, and the times they do try to shoot the correct thing, they can't aim. So now this entire road up here is unsecure.
Enemy spotted.
I can't even get on the point. Oh, that's frustrating.
Get ready to engage.
Use the cover, you idiot.
Enemy spotted. need us, sir? This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
No, you can't even get in that building, huh?
War Daddy to Red Leader. I spot movements. Prepare to engage. What are your orders, sir? Fire and maneuver.
No, go in through the forest.
Beware, commies nearby.
I'm gonna focus on A because they clearly prioritize
Sighted at 12 o'clock.
air trucks and such.
Go, and watch out.
Air truck. What am I talking about? They prioritize
Let's hope there won't be any enemy air defense. Sector
air
ready.
units.
Recon unit at your order.
What are you falling back for?
At 3 o'clock. high.
Jesus.
Fall back.
I don't have any artillery. That's right.
What are the orders? Someone enemy at 3 o'clock high. I've got him!
Jesus.
Sergeant, move, move, move!
Yeah, they are clearly better than us.
Yes, Captain. We can't save it. Tommy, line up. Get in formation. Ah, I'm hit. Enemy spotted. Run.
I'm gonna have you hold position. Maybe now if a seed comes through, it'll... Why are you moving?
Wir bewegen alles. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
When you're out of ammo. Great.
Well done, guys. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I was told if you put them on hold position, they'll actually do all that for you. At least we killed the unit, I guess.
Enemy spotted. Got your order. Enemy spotted. This is target two. Big shot at. Get down. Enemies in sight. Fire.
Ah, almost.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
This has been a terrible game. Terrible start.
I'm hit. Ready, sir. Smokies ahead. Ready to engage. I'm listening, Captain. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Smokies sighted at 12 o'clock. Enemy spotted.
He's just running away.
I need that tail rotor checked. Waiting for instructions. Bring us there, taxi. Beware, commies nearby. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Here they come.
Ryan, get down. Enemy is near. Yes, sir. He's ahead. Ready to engage. We got hit. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. I've got him. Enemy nearby. Protect the gun. Sergeant Highway is hit. Bandits ahead. I got a hit. Yes, sir. Assault movement. On me. We can't take it anymore. I got a hit. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Hit.
Fall back.
Medic. Any target? Going there. To all you. Mayday! Mayday! Ammo depleted.
Kill that seed, please. Damn it!
We'll go. The enemy's cut the beat. Stay low! Winchester. Beware. I'm pulling out.
Wow, it did nothing.
Target down. Out there, you shoot first and ask. Out of
Well, this is a disaster.
Ryan, get down. Enemy nearby. Protect the gun. We can't take it anymore. Shut up and listen to the chief. We have orders, boys. Los, die warten schon auf uns. Anhalten, wir warten hier. I need that tail rotor checked. Someone need a guardian angel?
We'll cover retreat.
Platoon, formed and ready. Someone need a guardian angel? We've got this. Ah, a hit. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. We can't take it anymore.
Actually, screw it. I'm just gonna get a bunch of these in here.
Someone calling for a cab? Let's go. Los, die warten schon auf uns. Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. Waiting for instructions.
Seemingly the only thing that actually has worked against these guys so far.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Yeah. Yeah, they can't do nothing against us now.
I think I've been hit.
gosh. Yeah, you better run. Go ahead and pull back. As much as I want to push, they have more stuff there. I think what it's best to do is just have those guys lead and then tanks follow behind. I'm gonna get one of the... Oh, I can't yet.
Enemy spotted. Gun checked and ready.
They are pushing with infantry, an infantry drop. They're landing there though. I'm gonna move them over here.
Enemy spot. Waiting for instruction.
Oh shit.
We can't take it anymore! Out of ammo. Fall back! Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Yes, Captain. I hear you loud and clear. Enemy spotted. Gun ready.
Yeah, I don't know why you're sitting out there in the open.
Get down! Looking for enemy plane. East sided at enemy spot. Waiting for a drop. Tank ready. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Run. We got it! I've got him! It always comes, let's go. And watch out for the enemy at 3 o'clock high. I hear you loud. Sergeant Highway is hit! 20 units. Enemy sighted. We did, yes, Captain. East sighted at 12 o'clock. Ryan, enemy spot. Yes, sir. We have orders, boys. Ready to transport. One less Russ. Ah, I'm hit. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. One less Russ. Just get me out of here. What are your orders, sir? Medic! One less cop. Assault formation on me. Just get me out of here. Medic! Waiting for instructions. Warning. Improvement. Bereit, Mann. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Medic! Good job, Gunner. We'll reverse now.
How? What? Where?
At your orders, Captain.
This game's about over.
Enemy spotted. Gun ready.
Yeah, that's where. Okay.
Ryan, get down. Enemy spotted. Backward. Hit. Waiting for it. Enemy spotted. Get ready. Engage. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Are you kidding me?
Ah, I'm hit.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Yes, sir. Out there, you shoot first and ask questions later.
Nah, where you going?
Your order. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Target highway is hit. We get shot at. On fire everything. Yes, sir. Everybody check your ammo. Let's go. And watch out for the rest. Back up! Back up! Enemy spotted. Bandits ahead. Ready to engage. Let's go. And watch out for the rest. Run, Ryan! Get down!
Yeah, there we go.
Target down!
Nah, you were really pressing us there a minute ago.
Waiting for instructions.
Come on back.
Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt.
They missed.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
The enemy has cut the
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Ryan, get down! This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
We're low on assault rifle ammo. That's not good at all.
Just get me out of here! Medic! Enemy spotted. Gun ready. Go on. We'll go. Red got him! Enemy at 3 o'clock high. I'm out! Over!
Dang. Almost made it out.
Logistikkommando steht zu Ihrer Verfügung. Nachschub.
Well, that was a disaster of a game. Where do we finish? Terrible. Just terrible. It's alright, the other games were better. Just pretend this game didn't happen. Smirch man. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Clearly you got the views or any indication this is a popular game to play, so maybe I'll play it again in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like,